This time, we're discussing Chinese politics. There's always a lot of talk surrounding Chinese politics, but quite a bit of it is questionable, almost like rumors people spread just to gain attention or traffic. Now, as someone who follows Chinese news quite closely, I can generally differentiate between what's plausible and what's not. However, most people don't spend as much time on this as I do, so when they hear something like, the elders of the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, are plotting to replace Xi Jinping, they tend to take it seriously and think, could this actually be happening? This kind of talk comes up frequently. One recurring rumor suggests that senior figures within the CCP are fed up with Xi and are gathering forces to push him out. This narrative surfaces every year. So today, I want to dive into why these rumors aren't credible and explain the reality behind them. But first, let's take a look at this article. The article discusses the 75th anniversary celebration of the founding of the People's Republic of China. During the event, a photo of Xi sitting beside former Premier Wen Jiabao was taken and quickly circulated online, drawing considerable attention. There was some buzz about Wen's return a while back, with talk that he and Xi have opposing views. Xi is known for his focus on centralizing power and cultivating a cult of personality, whereas Wen is viewed as cautious about centralization and more supportive of collective leadership. So many people had been under the impression that there was tension between these two figures. However, at this gathering, both current and retired CCP leaders sat together, with Wen seated next to Xi, seemingly chatting in a friendly manner. In Chinese culture, seating arrangements are taken very seriously, so this setup was clearly intentional rather than accidental. The image of them sitting together and conversing warmly was widely shared, prompting many to wonder about the underlying message here. This notion that Wen would replace or oppose Xi is highly improbable. Although there may be many people who wish for such a change, those who are unfamiliar with Chinese affairs might mistakenly believe that these kinds of moves could realistically happen. The reality, however, is that once someone has held positions like state chairman or premier in China, they are generally guaranteed a stable life post-retirement. They have no reason to risk imprisonment by crossing paths with someone as powerful and unpredictable as Xi. Of course, there are notable exceptions, such as the mysterious death of Li Gakao, who allegedly died young from an illness, though some speculate that it was due to tensions with Xi. This image of Wen beside Xi serves as a clear message from the CCP. It's tied to the current state of China's economy. During Wen's term as premier, 2003 to 2013, he was in charge of handling China's economic issues. He also managed the country's response to the global financial crisis of 2008, implementing a massive 4 trillion yuan economic stimulus package. This included infrastructure projects like railroads and highways, as well as real estate investments, which led to the real estate boom China faces today. Back then, there were already warnings from economists that such massive stimulus efforts could lead to a real estate bubble. While Wen's stimulus plan was successful in managing the immediate crisis, the after-effects of these policies later resulted in a massive bubble in the Chinese real estate market, leading to a situation where housing prices skyrocketed but wages did not keep pace, ultimately creating unsustainable economic pressures. Now, the CCP has declared another round of large-scale economic stimulus measures, echoing Wen's era. By pairing Xi with Wen, they are likely trying to convey that Xi's policies are in line with Wen's successful strategies, signaling an optimistic economic outlook reminiscent of that era. Also, present at the same event was Zheng Qinghang, who once played a significant role in consolidating Xi's power. CCTV, the state television broadcaster, aired footage of him, which is another significant gesture. Zheng's appearance may be intended to show that there is still some alignment with figures who lean toward diplomatic relations with foreign powers, even as Xi's administration grows increasingly cautious of foreign influence. In the face of current economic challenges, the CCP might be trying to repair foreign relations and emulate Wen's strategies to reassure domestic and international observers alike. In summary, the visuals of Wen sitting beside Xi and Zheng's presence at the event are clear signals from the CCP. They suggest that, in response to China's economic crisis, there may be a shift toward a more moderate approach and a return to Wen-era economic policies. This way, the CCP aims to project confidence and stability during a time of economic strain.